Team, yesterday we saw on the previous session, right? We saw about how we can implement the cross-browser testing using different browsers. And then for that execution, I only executed with the Chrome, right? So let's execute with any of other browser and see the execution. So for this, I can change the configuration.property file. Here I'm changing the value to edge. Then I'm coming back to the class file. I'm just going to run it again. So it should take out the configuration and it should pick the edge from the configuration.properties file and it will initialize with the edge driver. Then it will load the URL as well. So let's see how we can achieve that. So currently the test is executing. For the first run, it will take some time because the edge driver download session that will be take some time. So after that, it load the page, then it will maximize the window, then it will verify any of the element, right? So that's how we can run it at edge. Then let's see how we can cross-browser testing using Firefox. Then I edited the value. I'm just trying to run it. So currently it is running as TestNG test because we have included the TestNG annotation. We have this at the rate test. So we are going to run it in the Firefox driver. So as you can see here, we are fetching the value from the config.property. Then we are initializing the Firefox driver. Then it will launch the Firefox driver. Then we can see it accordingly. So likewise, we can do cross-browser testing inside Selenium using config.properties file. There are other mechanisms as well. So in detail, we can see later. So as discussed in previous session, right? Let's create a base page. I'm just I have created a Java. And here, what going to do is like I'll take out this all my test classes into this Java under source test Java so that I can view all the rest here, right? So I'm just trying to run the test from this directory as well, and we'll see how it works. So it will build the project, then it'll execute. So meanwhile, let's create a base class under Java. I'm just creating a base package. Under that, I'm just going to create base class. So under the base class, so we have the execution here, right? So that's it. So let's continue with this one. What going to do is like all the WebDriver initialization and everything. I'm just going to cut it from here and just going to copy it to the base class. So I'm going to do multiple things inside the base class. First, just take out only this browser in initialization part, WebDriver. Then so everything I'm just going to copy it from here and just going to paste it inside base class. So currently in the test we don't have nothing. So I'm just going to extend this test class from the base class so that it can read all the instances from the base class. Alright. Then from the base class, so first let's create a method public. Before that, I'm just creating a WebDriver instance here. Then here I'm going to create a function initBrowser. Then after that, I'm just taking out this all details from here, then maximize, then URL, and everything. Up to here, I'm going to paste it inside the init browser. So adding the exceptions accordingly. Then after that just public string get values from property. So here getting all the values. Then so this is only for property file reading for the configuration. And then what we can do is like let's keep it as properties. Then p dot load. Okay. Then here just create a property pair equals just get value from the property file, right? Just give it here. So it will get the property value from it. Then after that, I'm just replacing this p to pr so that it can take all the key values from it, right? So that's it. Then after that, so we should return the property right here. So return p. So let's try. We can try to run this one. So here what will happen is like it will take out the value from it, then from the property file, then will initialize the browser, then it will load the URL and will maximize it, right? Also, let's create another function to quit the browser. Let's name it as Teardown. Then here driver dot quit. So we can remove the driver dot quit from here. Then after that, let's take out all the assertions from here. Now come back to this one, our test class. We have the base init browser, so it will be initialized successfully. So we'll get the driver instance accordingly. Then after that, we are going to give the 5th element by dot so we have the id, right? Id q dot is displayed. Then after that, I'm just entering some value into it. For that, I can give send keys method, then typing Google. Then after that, I'm just checking whether it is displayed or not. I'm just, as we done previously, right? I'm just giving us taking the value into a boolean value. Then I'll using TestNG assertion, hard assertion. I'll check the presence as well. So let's come back to the config file and make it to Chrome only. Then try to run it from the test file. So before that, we need to do one more thing. We forgot to add the teardown class, right? So let's come here, add the teardown class as well. Just rerun the same and see whether it's happening or not. So first it will build the product with all the code changes. Then it will execute the init browser. Init browser is nothing but it will initialize the driver and it will load the URL and it will maximize the window. So once that is done, come back to these lines and it will we made one more thing, right? So we need to eliminate this as well. All right, now we can execute. So it will load the URL, then it will maximize the window, then it will enter Google into the text area. It's failed. Let's see what happened. Like come back to this one, find element by ID. Let's see the page, inspect it. What happened? So here we are trying to enter something into here, right? So what is the it is name, not ID, right? For ID we should take this one. Sorry. So come to this one. Try to edit here as well. Then after the test will run fine. So main intention of this session was to create a base class and to communicate with the base class instance and all the methods we have created, right? So these are the methods we have created: initBrowser and the teardown. Also we have created one more thing to load the config properties, that also we have done as part of this. So that method also we have kept inside the base class. In the upcoming lecture we can see how we can create the utility class and how we can do the generalized methods, utility action methods, so that we can communicate with the web elements accordingly, right? So we can see that on the next session. So thanks all for watching. See you on the next video.